Hi everyone, I'm Lala. Welcome to my kitchen. Today for dinner, I am going to be making butter garlic pork chops and a broccoli cheese rice casserole. Now this dish we usually make during Thanksgiving, and I don't know about you, but I like to have Thanksgiving sides as dinner sides, like during the regular year. All right, so this one's going to be a little bit different because we usually use for Thanksgiving we'll use the frozen broccoli. I had this head of broccoli. I had bought two heads of broccoli, and felt like something different. I had all the ingredients for this casserole, and I was just like, why not? Now you could also add chicken to this casserole, and it'll be just that's it. That's your meal right there. Because this is like I feel like this is two sides mushed together to make this wonderful, wonderful side dish. All right, so if you don't know how to cut up a head of broccoli, I left that in just to show you. You probably can hear my dog snoring. Forgive them. They not know what they do. I'm very chatty, I feel like, so forgive me. All right. So yeah, rinse off your broccoli. I'm using boiled in a bag white rice. This is a rice that cooks like in 10 minutes. You do want to salt the water, so please do that. I'm adding 2 bags. There's a total 4 bags that come in the box. I'm only using 2 because it's just me and room. And this does make plenty leftovers, by the way. They're so good. Oh, day after, so good. We're not going to cook it for the full 10 minutes. We're only going to cook this for 6 minutes. And I have a steamer that I'm a attachment that goes with this pan. Shout out to hubby for gifting this for Christmas. Thank you. I'm utilizing, and I love this steamer. I added a little salt and pepper to the broccoli because you want to season everything. And again, I put the top on and cook this for a total of 6 minutes. When it's done, drain the rice, and yeah, okay. You save it for a little bit. We're gonna be utilizing them items in a little bit. All right, so I have center cut 4 center cut thin pork chops, and I'm seasoning them with seasoned salt, garlic powder, and pepper. Now, I usually purchase the value pack of pork chops, and they come about 8 in the value pack, and then I break it into 2 separate bags, Ziploc bags, and we have 2 different meals. Usually, I'll fry 1 bag of pork chops, and the other pork chop I'll make like very spicy, in a very spicy green sauce or something for real. Yeah, those are he loves. I think he loves pork chop more than he loves steaks, more than he loves me probably. All right, so in the pan, we're gonna start the pork chops. I'm adding 1 tablespoon of butter and 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and I'm adding the pork chops to the pan. Now you just want a sear and you want some color on them. If you've ever seen a pale ass pork chop with no color on it, that it just don't it look sad? Don't you feel sorry for it? So you want to put color on the pork chop. All right. You don't want to cook it all the way. This is not what we're doing. So I'm going to say about 2 good minutes on high heat. Don't crowd the pan. Give them room to breathe and get a really good sear on your pork chops. And do you like this angle? I got a new tripod, and I wanted y'all to enjoy this sear, so I'm going to shut up now and let y'all watch this and listen to the ASMR heads. This one's for you. Did y'all enjoy that angle? Y'all that close and y'all didn't even get burnt. Yeah, I got you. All right, so to the pan that we cooked the rice in, of course, we drained the rice, and I'm adding 1 value size can of cream of mushroom and about a 1/4 cup of milk. I know that that this might be a sacrilege, or you might not want to call me a chef, and that's okay. But if I can get help from the stove, I'm gonna do that. And this is how I was taught how to make this recipe. So this is how we do. Now I added an 8-ounce pack of Velveeta cheese, and I'm adding the rice. Now I just had the fire on just to melt the cream of mushroom, and that's all I wanted to do, really. I know that the cheese ain't gonna melt right away. Again, we're gonna add this inside of the oven, so you ain't got to worry about that melting. You just want to kind of mix it up really, really good to distribute the cheese, so it could be, on every bite, instead of just having it in one area if you don't mix it. All right, so then I'm going to... Am I annoying you yet? I don't know. I'm adding the al dente broccoli. I feel like I'm just saying words. They really ain't making no sense. Let me know if they making sense. I added the broccoli, and you don't have to add salt and pepper. You can, but I mean, that Velveeta is super salty. I'm adding okay, so I used a whole cup of sharp cheddar cheese, and I'm only adding about 3/4 of it to the mix, stirring it, real good so it could be distributed. And then I'm adding that to a clean casserole dish. Of course, I know you clean, but some people ain't. I don't know. I just got to make sure that I said that. And then I'm adding the other 1/4 cup of sharp cheddar cheese that I had, and just topping it with the casserole dish. Now, I put this in the oven uncovered for about 20-25 minutes, maybe 20 to 30 minutes, depending on your oven, at 375, again, uncovered. And there you go. So good. Again, you could add chicken to that, that'd be good. All right, now to this pan. I hope you didn't throw this pan away or put it in the sink. Don't clean it. You want them flavors. And I'm adding 2 hefty tablespoons of butter. Now, I did call this butter garlic sauce, so that's the reason why we called it butter garlic sauce, because I'm adding a lot of butter and a lot of garlic. This is 1 whole head of garlic that I peeled and crushed a little bit just to open it up, and so it could release its flavors into the butter. Now, you want to cook this on medium high. You don't want to burn the butter or the garlic. You just want a really pretty golden color on each side of the garlics. And then, now for this recipe, okay, so let me just tell you, I didn't have a lot of the ingredients for this recipe. All right, so okay, we're gonna make a roux. So you go about 2 hefty tablespoons of flour, and you mix it up, make a roux. Y'all know how to make a roux? Not roux, my man. I'm talking about a roux, like floury gravy mixture. This is how you're gonna start a gravy, probably. People from the South, y'all pretty much know how to do that, right? I just lost my train of thought. Oh, so you're supposed to add about 1/2 cup, I believe it was 1/2 cup of lemon juice, right? But I didn't have no lemon, so I'm adding 1/2 cup of white wine. Lemon juice and white wine taste very similar. They really do, because it's a tart taste. Cook off the wine. You don't want to get your kids drunk. I don't want to be liable. So cook out that wine a little bit, and then add about a cup and a half of water, or I'm sorry, chicken stock. I didn't have chicken stock. I had a cup and a half of water, and I had chicken powder. So if you don't have chicken stock, do what I did. Get chicken bouillon or chicken cube, chicken powder. I don't keep chicken stock stocked in my house because I like the powder. It's a little bit salty, so maybe you get low sodium. If you need salt, add pepper. The only other seasoning I added was more water, because it was too thick and I wanted to thin it out. But I also added mustard powder. I like to add mustard to my dark gravies. It just gives it, I don't know, it's just a different, it's just different. It hits different. But it's really, really good. So if you haven't tried it, don't say nothing mean. Just try it. If you don't like it, then you don't do it again. But I bet you do. Mix that up. Again, you want this into like a real kind of a thin gravy, because we're going to be cooking. We're going to be adding the pork chops back into here, and we're going to be cooking them off. Now, I don't have a top for this pan, so I just flipped the pork chops. So I did 10 minutes on each side, and the gravy gets a little bit thicker. The pork chops get tender, and it's oh so good. About 20 minutes, again, 10 minutes on each side. And don't throw away them juices. You add that. That's more flavor. That's more flavor, girl. And there you go. That is dinner. Look at that. Look at that casserole. Oof. All right. I added parsley to make it look pretty. All right, let's serve my man. He hungry. All right, baby. So that's garlic butter pork chops, broccoli, cheese, rice casserole, and simple salad.
Okay. Let's try with the pork chop.
I don't know if you need a knife. Gusta. You like the flavor?
Yeah, really good.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you liked this video. If you did, let us know by giving it a thumbs up. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Let me get the dogs out the way. They're harassing you.